So tell me a little bit about now that the first season's ended and we're going into the second season. How's it feel? How's the show going? How's the crew and cast getting together?
Things are going really well. We just announced actually yesterday that we are having a 2-hour premiere on September 21st. So it's actually going to 2 episodes back to back. So you're going to get your NCIS fix at 8, NCIS LA at 9, NCIS LA again at 9 at 10. So no, that's a super exciting, like, big start to the second season.
I mean, the network's really putting a lot of confidence in the show and really helping promote it and get it out there, huh?
Yeah, it's true, but I think that we are, backing that up with some good quality. I mean, I think our producers are awesome, and like the studio has been really everything, everyone's behind it. But I think we're putting out a really kind of great product, and the fans seem to be tuning in and watching it and really liking and responding.
I talked to Chris recently, and he said that you guys really all get along and clicked from the beginning. Him and LL, and you guys could talk a little about the cast and working on the set.
Yeah. Chris O'Donnell is just a cool cucumber. He's a professional. He's just a great, really down to earth guy. LL Cool J, he's just a mogul, and he's been, famous since he was 16. So, he kind of brings that into a room, but not with like the diva attitude, but like instead with a like, hey, how are you? He looks you in the eye, he shakes your hand, but he really does like light up a room when he comes in, which is kind of cool. Linda Hunt, Oscar winner, just classic, hilarious, really funny, soft spoken. It's actually that kind of Yoda thing with her, where you're like, you're going to have some amazing, really wise thing to say to me. I'm going to be in your trailer, and she's going to be like, let me tell you some advice about this. And thank you. And Daniela Rua is, sexy and funny and really fun on set, and we joke around and make fart noises and things like that. Glad to say that on television. And then we have a new cast member, Eric Christian Olsen, which we're super excited about. Yeah, this season. Yeah.
But you haven't started filming anything with him?
We have. We're on episode 2 right now. Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, was there a lot of pressure sort of or nervousness in the beginning about sort of separating this show from its predecessor, from the original one, and sort of making it clear to people that this is 2 separate shows?
I think it happened naturally, because I think the writers and producers knew what they were doing. They were like, let's not make the same show. And I think that the cast makes it different, and I think just what we do naturally makes it different. NCIS is more autopsies and DNA and lab work, and forensics, and we are more tech, surveillance, cameras, Big Brother is watching, we're going to get you kind of through technology. So I think that's what differentiates the shows. Also the fact that we're in a different location. We have Los Angeles, which is so cool because we film in Los Angeles, and we can actually, have really great location shots, that are really like Venice and the beach and, the Beverly Center Mall and, whatever it is that's actually really local, and there's no like fake set to do it in. So that's really neat.